Hey guys, and welcome back to G's Autos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, in between doing repairs on the EL Falcon and in between lots and lots of rain, I managed to get the engine bay clean and it's come up absolutely fantastic. So this is just a... You think it looks alright? So this is just a quick video of me running through, cleaning the engine bay. It was super filthy to begin with, and I tell you what, it looks absolutely fantastic now. I'm super wrapped with it. Anyway, guys, enough out of me. Give me a thumbs up if you think I did a good job, or a thumbs down if you think I did a bad job. Bad job? Anyway, guys, enough out of me. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, it is time to clean the engine bay. It is pretty filthy. Now, if you watched the previous video, you would have seen we've started some repairs on here. So at the moment, I've just covered up sensitive bits and pieces I don't want to get water onto. At this stage, I'm not using high pressure water. So, another one down there. So I'm just using a pressure pack with some car wash detergent and a soft brush, and I'll start over, just going over it once, and then we'll just start just working bit by bit and see how it comes up. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so I've gone over it a couple of times. In a couple of areas it is looking better, but you can still see that chalky dirtiness that's left on the plastics and on the paint. So I'm yet to go over it with degreaser. I've just been going over it where I can with that first brush I showed you. Let's take a closer look over the driver's side. So I want to get into these places around here at the front of the head. Probably get in there with a toothbrush and some degreaser. Down in there with a bigger brush. Still a long way to go, but we are getting there. Alright, so let's move on to degreaser and give it another hit. Alright, so I've gone over this engine bay a couple of more times, this time with degreaser and just the same brushes. Just trying to get into some of those little tight spots and clean up some of the greasy areas. So what I'm going to do now is I've run out of degreaser, so I'm going to duck down the road, grab some and come back and degrease it again. And this time I'm going to hit it with the pressure washer and get into some of these tight spots and blast all the cobwebs and spiders out. But it is looking better, but not quite there. And then once it's all washed and dried, I can go through and just I'll put some shiny stuff on the plastics and just make it look a lot better than what it is. Alright, time for a road trip. Alright, so it's looking better. It's had a bit more time to dry. You can see why they rust up there. That just collects the water. Drain holes there, but yeah, but anyway. So it is looking better. I'm going to go over it again now with a whole lot of degreaser, and then I'm going to blast it with the pressure washer. Then I've got some plastics to clean up, like the battery tray and stuff like that. More water pooling up there. I want to get rid of all these cobwebs and stuff like that. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so I've got the battery box and the air intake to clean up. Pretty filthy. So I'll do that now. Just got my little pressure pack and the garden hose and obviously my brush, and we'll get stuck into it. Okay, so I'm going to give the fans and shroud a clean. It's just dusty, but while it's out, may as well give it a clean. The other side's not too bad. Once again, just dusty and just needs a bit of a clean up. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so those pieces have all been cleaned up. I've done both sides of the fan. Okay, the job now is I'm going to get a little bit of carby cleaner sprayed onto a rag and just try and clean up some of these hoses. Just get some of the grime off them and some of the cables and the ignition leads, things like that, just to neaten it up a bit more. And then I should be right to put some shiny goo on the plastics and we should be done. Alright. Alright guys, the job is done. Let's take a look. I could go through and just clean up the paint sections with, I suppose, with a little bit of polish or something like that. But overall, she's a lot cleaner than what she was, that's for sure. So it's come up pretty good, pretty happy with it. Alright guys, well this is it for this video. If you think I've done a good job, please hit the like button. Yeah, feel free to leave a comment, let me know what you think. But I think it's looking a lot better than what it was. Thanks guys, see you on the next one.